Chris Rogers.
My name is Brayden Taylor.
My name is Noah Epperson.
My name is Jerome Howe.
My name is Bryce Schondelmyer, and we rock with S.E.Live365.
Cut.
Yeah, bro.
All right, wait. Support a good cause. Go Cats. Okay. Support the cause or whatever I feel like in the moment. All right, tell me when. Hi guys, I'm Lily.
I'm Alexis.
Come out to O'Connor's Tuesday nights for Wildcat Way TV show. Grab a drink.
Get some dinner.
Support the cause. Go Cats! Oh. All right. I feel like that was pretty good.
All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are here, O'Connor's Irish Pub, Springfield, Ohio, Limestone Street, and another week of S.E.Live365, and I'm here, sitting here with my partner, Coach Maurice Douglas, back in the helm. After a big win, how are we feeling today, Coach?
Feeling really good right now.
All right. Now, you know how we started off. Special thanks to Q's Landscaping for a partner, for pushing us through each and every week. Q's Landscaping, 937-831-7338. You can get service provided and in a hurry, all right? So, high school football, week 7 recap went down like this. GWAC, the two top teams in the GWAC going at it here in town. Springboro coming to your home. And it was an assault, an aerial assault of sorts, dominating total effort. Actually, defense played well as well. Big win. Talk about the game and what you saw last Friday night.
Offense did a really good job of executing the system. I think our quarterback threw for 492. I think he threw 5 touchdowns. Rushed for another 125, 28 yards, somewhere in that range. So we had like 613 yards total offense.
Against the top team in the state?
I think they were number 8 or 9 in the state at the time. Then defensively, we gave up 136 yards total, with about 70 of those coming at the end. They scored 14 points, but it was a dominant effort that day.
No doubt about it. Not to mention you guys came off a loss, surprising loss at home to Fairmont, a gritty team as well. Springboro with the surprising win, last second win against Centerville. So they came in, and you could just tell it was one of those nights as Schondelmyer and AB and Bradley just went berserk. But the defense also was lockdown mode. Russo had a really off throwing night, and he's been really good for Springboro.
He's been really good, but for our defense, we like to think like this: if we can see the ball, you can't beat us. The only way they can beat us is playing hide and seek. When teams run the triple option and things like that, they run buck sweep and things where our guys have to be disciplined with their eyes. We have a tough time, especially not having the 2 defensive tackles that we had from last year with Jaquel and Taiwan not being there. So it was a little different defensive effort from us, but you're not going to beat us with the spread.
And that's what we saw. Just a great performance on a beautiful night at home, and all's well ends well. Now you guys sit firmly in top 5 in the state rankings, which I know you don't care about.
You're correct.
But you're first place in the GWAC, tied 4-way tie for first place. Speaking of the other teams that's in the tie with you, Coach, Centerville Elks, big win over Beaver Creek. John Lewis doing it again defensively. Kopic with the interception return for a touchdown. They haven't allowed a lot of points, 53 points on all season, and that's what we got coming up this week. Elks do it again, man.
Yeah, the Elks played a good game defensively as they have all season. It's going to be a nice challenge for us offensively. We're playing at their house, Friday night lights. Couldn't ask for a better place. It's supposed to be about 40 degrees.
Oh,
it's going to be a real nice game for us. We like to believe that we can do what we need to do regardless. If it's not snowing or raining, we got a shot.
No doubt. You 2 teams, they got Centerville up there. They really loving Centerville this
Centerville.
year in the polls.
Keep loving them. Keep loving them.
But now it's time to see what happens on that field this week, and that's definitely going to be the game of the week, no doubt about it. Now, Wayne with the big win. We was talking about Wayne. Yeah. Offensively, they're playing really good. Lewis went off, getting R.J. Mukes in the game, and then defensively, with you got Hammonds on one side, Cranford on the other side. That's a tall task to take on. So Wayne with the big win over Northmont. So Northmont's kind of falling 3-4. Wayne's 5-2 right now, I believe. And then the other game, Fairmont squeezing out a big victory against Miamisburg.
That was good for them.
Just grinding another one out, winning in the last seconds, taking the ball down, throwing a pass touchdown, just doing what they need to do. Fairmont's a tough team. They're 5-2 as well. Miamisburg, I believe, drops to 4-3. Okay. Centerville coming up. What's it going to take for you guys to get it done, man?
We're going to have to win first and second down, get them in predictable passing situations where we can dictate to them what we're going to do, what they're going to do to us. Play control, like I like to call it, turnover-free ball. Ball control is playing time. You know what I mean? If you're fumbling and putting the ball on the ground, you're not going to be out there. So ball security is job security. So the team that wins the turnover battle and does well on special teams is going to be the team that's going to be victorious. But if we go out and do what we've been doing, we've gotten in a little bit of a rhythm here on offense. Defensively, we're coming around. Our young guys on the offensive line are maturing at a rapid rate. They're now juniors in my eye, juniors and sophomores now. So I'm excited about us going out here this week. And if we do what we're supposed to on special teams, we'll be fine.
You got a young, talented core with the veteran quarterback and the elite receivers out there. It'll be defense versus defense. Which defense can be the best? It's going to be a tough task for them Elks, I'll tell you that much. A lot of talent running around here in Springfield. Now, let's quickly recap some of the other games. Xenia wins again, like you said, 8-0. Saunders, another big game, 7-0 right now. I don't even know. I'm not sure who they're playing. The game of the week in the NVL is Tip and Piqua. Both teams ranked in the state. I just talked to Piqua. Who you like in that game, Coach?
I got to go with Piqua. I got to go with Piqua.
Okay.
I got to go with Piqua, man. I like Tip. They do a good job with their wing T and triple option, but Piqua's more balanced, and I think they got a little bit better and stronger defense.
All right, there it is. Now, City League action. You said the bar is the bar, and they put the bar able to shut down Meadowdale 13-7, and it looks like Dunbar has an inside track to win the City League. Are you surprised?
No, it's Dunbar. They got talent all the time. They're always going to have kids. I'm happy for Coach Lackey and the staff. Hopefully they can continue to do well.
All right. Yeah, shout out to Coach Lackey. He just continues to keep them going forward amidst some of the things that happened. But he's been really an anchor for them as far as keeping the tradition, able to bring in some of his guys still from the team. Yeah. With Darren Powell coming, back. I don't know if he go to Dunbar or not, but it's just, he's done a really good – Coach Lackey has done a really good job with that organization. They won last year, and by all accounts, looks like they're going to win this year. Chaminade with the win over Carroll. Alter with the loss to Baton. They're going to probably end up playing Week 10. If you had to pick one team for the playoffs, who you got?
I'm going to go with Earl. I'm going to go with CJ that game.
That's good.
Have a few more pieces to the puzzle. I've seen he's got his running game going. He's got 2 or 3 running backs that are in the top in the area, so I'm going to go with CJ.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. I think it's going to come down to that. They're both 4-3 right now with 3 games to go. All right, now back to your team real quick. Give me a couple of names that really stood up for you in the last game.
My man Javion Norman's always going to be doing his thing on defense.
He was racking them up, wasn't he?
He's doing his thing, man. If he's not first team All-State again, I'm going to be really surprised. Aaron Scott's done another good job this week. He got another interception. Now he's got 4, but he returned out 4 touchdowns, so he's got 2 touchdowns. Then offensively, Anthony had another great game. Day Bradley had another great game at that other wide receiver. Deshaun Martin's now starting to surface, but Duncan Bradley had a really big game last week, and
Yeah, he did.
having Bebe Javen Norman have a big game. So we had like a ton of guys, but you can't be remiss to talk about our offensive line.
Yeah,
These guys didn't give up a sack at all last week, and they're continuing to improve each week.
That's big time, and they're going to need to be on that level again this week on the road, as nothing will be given to these cats when they take on the Elks. We'll be right back here in a moment. Don't go away. S.E.Live365, O'Connor's.
Did you know individuals with diabetes should see a podiatrist every year? Contact Richmond Foot and Ankle Clinic today to schedule your next appointment.
Diabetes Dayton is dedicated to the support of individuals living with diabetes. Services include a free diabetic supply pantry, emergency insulin program, free education classes, and much more. If you are living with diabetes or pre-diabetic, contact us today to see which services you qualify for. Until there's a cure, we help you live.
All right, we are here in Piqua High School, and I'm going to let the legend introduce himself and what he's done here as we look at his state banners in 2021. Go ahead and give it to us, guys.
Bill Nees, head football coach at Piqua.
All right. Mr. Nees, how you doing today?
I'm good. We're good.
Good.
Great weather for the game this week. Everybody's pumped up.
Now, this is week 8, so usually the weather's not this good.
That is true.
Usually it's kind of, but you guys have been on fire offensively and defensively. Multiple shutouts this season. Ranked in the state at one point. Talk about the season for us a little bit.
Well, I think our season started out very well, and we had a decent amount of guys coming back on offense. We didn't have a whole lot of guys coming back on defense, so that was really our big question mark. And our defense has played well throughout the year. I think we've held up well. There's been a couple games where we got stretched out a little bit, but I think overall they hang in there. I think the biggest thing with them is they're a fast defense. They're quick. Offensively, we just have a capabilities of some big plays, and we've got a lot of big play, big strike type guys. I think we settled in with a running back. Kai Warner this year has become our main running back. In first couple games, he didn't even carry the ball. So we kind of changed a few things around after the fourth game, and things are starting to gel.
Yeah, no doubt. Warner's definitely 2 games of almost 200 yards. He's definitely on fire. But your quarterback, very steady, very good. He's been a leader for a couple of years. Talk about
He's a franchise man. I mean, he's been here for 4 years and loses very few football games. Takes care of the football, makes great decisions. It's like having another coach on the field.
For you, big game against Tip. We know what time it is. I mean, you guys have 3 teams ranked in the state in this conference. So I think this conference definitely stepping up its game this year. But what's it going to be like playing against those boys?
Well, it's going to be an interesting game, as it always is. When they came into the league, I thought that they came in and adjusted themselves very well. They came from a league with maybe some smaller schools, and a lot of people had some doubt about it. And I think they've proven that they fit in, not only fit in, but they have played very well. And so it's going to be a big challenge.
All right. One thing about this team, I mean, if this team, this year it's been Xenia. They've got a lot of the press. You guys have, but every bit as good as anybody in the league. What's the focus, going into the end of the season and a playoff run?
Our focus going into the season is we spend every off season, working our butts off in the weight room. And the biggest thing we want to do is every year we want to make sure Piqua football is relevant. It's relevant in the conversation. And if we're in the conversation every year, we don't know how far we can get into the conversation, but we know every year we're in the conversation, and that's all we want to do to start. And then from that point on, we try to get better every week.
All right, congratulations, a great run, and good luck. We're looking forward to seeing how it goes down, not only with Tip, but just the rest of the season here in Piqua, man.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Nees, man, he's a legend, baby, and he's trying to get his troops ready for a big one at Tip this weekend.
You can grab some of these guys.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Tanisha Richmond. I'm a podiatrist here at Richmond Foot and Ankle Clinic at 1323 West 3rd Street. The phone number here is 937-228-3668. Website is richfeet.org.
Okay.
Today, we're going to talk about ankle sprains and ankle injuries from playing sports such as basketball and other sports where you may do a lot of sliding or shifting from side to side when you're playing sports.
In football, there's a lot of injuries, a lot of work with the with your feet. Ankle injuries are common in football and in any other sport. What's the best way to what's the best way to take care of it?
Well, the best way is prevention. So if you're playing basketball, you should be wearing high tops. If you have a person who has chronic ankle injuries, you should be wearing like ankle braces. There's like strapping, athletic tape for your ankles. But if this is a repetitive injury, some cases you may need x-rays, you may need an MRI to see if that tendon is torn or ruptured. Because in some cases you may need surgery, because you can sprain your ankles to the point you wear out the ligaments and tendons that support your ankle. So in some cases you do have to have those reconstructed, but in most cases just wearing ankle braces, strapping, like high top tennis shoes, stuff like that to protect your ankles. Did you know individuals with diabetes should see a podiatrist every year? Contact Richmond Foot and Ankle Clinic today to schedule your next appointment.
Diabetes Dayton is dedicated to the support of individuals living with diabetes. Services include a free diabetic supply pantry, emergency insulin program, free education classes, and much more. If you are living with diabetes or pre-diabetic, contact us today to see which services you qualify for. Until there's a cure, we help you live.
What's up? We're here, Piqua High School, and Alexander Stadium? Is that what we're here? Okay, Alexander Stadium. These boys ready for war this week. Another great season for these guys as they get ready to enter the playoffs. But first, they still have a shot at a Miami Valley League title. Now we're going to go ahead and get their names, information, and then we're going to chop with them for a second, all right? We'll start over here.
I'm senior Anson Cox. I play offensive tackle and defensive end.
All right.
My name is Sam Smeager. I'm a senior. I play middle linebacker and running back.
I'm a senior. My name is Bryce Roberts, and I play safety. My name is Brady Ewell. I'm a senior, and I play quarterback.
I'm a senior. My name is Colton Booker, and I play outside linebacker and H.
I'm a senior. My name is Rashawn Roberts. Play receiver and defensive back.
All right. We'll stay here since we're down here. Senior year. We talked to y'all last year. Most of y'all last year, some of y'all not. How's your senior year going for you? And how you feeling about this big game coming up, man?
It's going good. This season's going well. The one loss to Zan didn't feel good, but we're bouncing back, and I feel like this week's going to be a good game for us, and we should be ready.
All right, that's what's up. Colton?
Senior year, is exactly how I pictured it to be. This game this week's what we've been looking forward to all season.
I feel like it's definitely a big game to prove that we're still the best team in the NBL. Even though we had a hiccup against Xenia, I feel like this is definitely show what we can capable of still.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Brady on that. I feel like we still have something that we need to show, and we're just going to go out here and try to prove a statement, make a point.
Yeah, so far we've done pretty well. We still got a long road ahead of us, so we got all the way to week 16, so keep rolling.
Yeah, sometimes, you take that fall down, but this is the game that show that those games do happen. So this is the game we got to prove it.
All right, now 16 weeks this year? 15 or 16? 16. Okay. All right, there it is. So we're almost halfway through the season right now, basically. What's it going to take for you guys to get there?
Just really everybody staying healthy, make sure people are doing their roles, younger classmen stepping up, getting better day by day, making each other push each other at practice and get better.
All right. What's it going to take?
I think it's key to stay mentally sharp and just enjoy practice every day. We can't get tired of doing the fundamentals and just come out and compete.
I'd say consistency is the key. We got to make sure that we're at our best, practicing hard every day, and just getting better every single second. I'd say staying in the weight room all winter or all summer and all season, staying healthy and stuff.
I think the key is to just stay healthy and everyone on the team have the same mentality.
All right.
I feel like Sam said, the fundamentals. It's a big part of the game. Just keep rolling with that.
All right. Still can win a title. Everything's still in play for y'all right now. You guys ranked right now? I know y'all was. It was fifth in the state, and Tips fourth. Miami Valley League came a long way in the last few years. You guys are a big part of that. Why should you get a bag? Why should a college go ahead and say, Drayshawn, you our guy? I need all of y'all to give me something good here, right?
I got the speed. I play hard. I never give up.
think why I should be able to go to college is because no matter where you put me at, I'm going to put 100% effort. And I think I got the speed and size for it.
I think that I might be undersized, but I make up with that with my film and being prepared for every single game. Yeah, I'm a little undersized, but I make up for that in speed and my brains. I watch a lot of film, and I'm very versatile. I play safety, corner, and outside linebacker this year, so kind of another part of my game.
I'd say just my drive and determination be the best at everything I do, whether that's weight room or on the field.
Yeah, being 6'5", being able to play both sides of the ball, offense, defensive line, and also taking on the leadership role. I mean, I can fit anywhere, I believe.
All right, there it is. There it is. Now, 2K or Madden?
I'm going to have to say, I'm not a big video game guy, but if it came down to it, probably Madden.
I'm going to go Madden.
I'm going to go 2K.
Madden.
2K.
All right. What's it been like playing for this program, and what's your mode going for the rest of the season, man?
I mean, it's great being able to play for a coach like Coach Nees, and then this brotherhood. It's been like a brotherhood since I know Pee Wee. Even though I didn't play with these guys, but just coming up, family. I mean, it's just special.
I think it's one of the best programs in the state. I mean, just look around us. I mean, our facilities and all that, and then you have the coaches that have us prepared week in and week out. So.
Yeah, it's been great. You can't ask for a more organized coaching staff, and just it's really dynamic in how we do everything. So it's just been awesome. Yeah, definitely, it's nice playing for one of the best coaches in the state. He has us prepared every week. We never see nothing that we haven't seen on film or he hasn't told us. So it's great to play here.
Everyone here is treated equally, and our coaching staff gets prepared for every game, no matter what.
It's like a brotherhood. Like he said, like Bryce said, playing for Coach Nees, and he's a great coach.
All right. All right. NFL squads.
Ravens.
Give them to them real quick. Here we got.
Bengals. 49ers.
Browns.
Bengals.
Who gonna win the Super Bowl?
Bengals.
49ers.
Bengals.
The Miami Dolphins.
Okay, Dolphins. He's riding that train. All right. Last but not least, social media, and give some thanks, man.
My Twitter is GraySeanRoberts1, and Instagram is GraySean.Roberts.
All right.
My Twitter is ColtBooker9, and I just want to thank all my coaches.
You got any thanks, Dre? Anybody want to thank?
Coaches, family, friends.
All right.
My Twitter is Brady Uhl. I want to thank coaches and all my teammates for helping me this year. Twitter is Roberts Bryson 23, and I just want to thank all my teammates and coaches for getting me better and keeping me mentally focused every day.
My Twitter is Sam.Smidgy, and I want to thank my brothers for guiding me, and then just the coaches for getting us prepared.
My Twitter is Cox Anson. I just thank the Piqua community and, of course, the coaches.
All right, thank you guys for being on the show. Looking forward to seeing what you guys do, not only against Tip, but the rest of the season. You guys been shutting a lot of cats out and putting up a lot of numbers, so congratulations, fellas.
Appreciate it.
All right, wait. Support a good cause. Go Cats. Okay. Support the cause or whatever I feel like in the moment. All right, tell me when. Hi guys, I'm Lily.
I'm Alexis.
Come out to O'Connor's Tuesday nights for Wildcat Way TV show. Grab a drink.
Get some dinner.
Support the cause. Go Cats! Oh. All right. I feel like that was pretty good.
All right, we're here, back here at O'Connor's Irish Pub, and the fellas just got finished grubbing. They was working hard in practice, and now we're going to chop it up with these boys. They're going to introduce themselves and who they are and what they do for the Springfield football squad.
I'm Bryce Schondelmyer. I'm a senior. I play quarterback.
I'm Braden Taylor. I'm a sophomore. I'm the right guard.
I'm Royce Rogers. I'm a freshman, and I play left guard.
My name's Jerome Howe. I'm a sophomore, and I play left tackle.
My name's Noah Epperson. I play right tackle, and I'm a sophomore.
All right, just hold those guys. All right, now, big win last week, right? You guys, first time in the limelight a little bit, right?
Yeah.
How's it feel to be in the Springfield, on the Springfield team? I mean, it's different than any other team right now. It feels like you guys are at the top of the totem pole as far as coverage, as far as, possibly being the best team in the area. What's it like playing for Springfield?
It's definitely harder because we always got teams coming for us 24/7, so it's definitely a lot harder.
It feels good just to be where I want to be at and be at the top where teams try to beat us. It's like the Super Bowl when they play us. It's not like they're going to go play a bad team every week. We're playing the best of the best.
All right, Bryce.
Yeah, I think they nailed it. Teams, when they prepare for us, we know we're gonna get their best, because we're the best. So they're gonna come for us, because in order to be the best, you got to beat the best. So.
I think it's definitely tougher, but you got to love the grind, because the coaches have you working 24/7, stay on the grind, and the outcome's what you want most of the time.
So it's easier. You're saying it's easier when you get in the game, kind of? You guys working hard?
Yeah.
Got you.
It's definitely a lot harder coming straight out of middle school, just playing varsity, but it.
14-year-old.
And he's good too.
Man.
Yeah.
But, so a little bit of a jump, right? I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
But how have you been able to maintain? And this goes for every one of you guys. How have you been able to not only maintain but elevate? Elevate yourself. How you been able to do that over the course of the season?
Just working hard, listening to the coaches, staying disciplined.
All right.
Definitely staying coachable and just staying determined, just having that motivation throughout the season,
I think it's trust in our teammates that these guys got my back, I got their back, and that's gonna help each other elevate our games. And like he said, listen to our coaches; they know what's best for us.
Started off a little slow, but we're getting better as we go. Starting to become a unit. So
you just had to believe. Like, I trust Bryce, I trust all these guys out here. We just had to work hard and be coachable.
No doubt. Okay, you got Centerville this week, and then what's the mode? What's the mode going into the game?
Same as every week, It's a big game. Obviously, they're top of the G-Walk, so are we. But we just try not to look at that stuff. You treat every opponent the same, and just do what we do. And at the end of the night, I feel like we're gonna come out on top.
Just stay on top of your assignments, stay locked in, just make sure you're 100%.
I'm just trying to play football. Like, it's not like it's a big game. It's a big game to me, but I just want to play. It's the biggest thing. Definitely just staying locked in, executing the plays. I feel like that's going to be the biggest thing, and just playing all 4 quarters 100%. Give it your all.
Like what Taylor said, just play all 4 quarters 100% and don't underestimate them.
Yeah, 2K or Madden?
Madden.
2K.
Madden.
Who you the top
Madden's
ranked?
always the same now.
I'm taking Madden.
Okay. All right, there it is, man. These boys making it happen. Once again, ranked in the state. Got a big game against a team ranked in the state, and putting up some record-setting numbers out here. So make sure you lock in this weekend with these boys. Springfield Cats taking on Centerville Elks, man. A lot on the line, especially the G-Walk lead. All right, so we'll be back here. S.E.Live365. Don't go away, man.